Dear recipient, give this card to your mom. Dear recipient's mom, give this card to your mom. Huh? It's Valentine's. You're all alone without a single date? You're joking, right? No dates, huh? You're serious. Well, don't worry. I got you covered. He puts his hand in yours. You are left holding a fistful of wrinkly fruits. Huh? What did she say it was?
To my
Beloved.
They say the way to a
man's heart
is through.
his stomach.
They say the way to a
Woman's heart.
is through.
His stomach.
Well, let me in! Let me in! Please! They're killing me out here. They're drowning me in
Insulating foam.
to the that cursed my. Why did you change your
Credit card numbers.
without telling me? I thought we had something. I thought we had a kids. I thought we had a
Set.
and you're gonna tear them all down.
Dear Mommy and Daddy, I love you very much.
I have attached
Leaked military documents from the Blend Thunder forums.
to the.
Love you very much.
If you
Ever want to see your son again?
please
Check out the enclosed instruction book.
Love letter for you, DXT BBS.
I just want to tell you, I think you're a wonderfully special person. I'm not sure if you're the type of person that only likes to have one Valentine, but if you would consider me one of yours, I would be overjoyed. I hope you have a special day with lots of love, Ralsei. Dear Susie, I'm really happy you enjoyed my Valentine's card with the candy attached, but maybe you don't need to eat all the other ones to check if they're food? They're food! Stop moving my hand while I'm writing, Susie!
Susie the best.
Dear Lancer, this is not a Valentine. It is a secret note I'm showing to you as I'm writing it. Can you please tell Susie to stop rolling up all the Valentine's paper into a giant tube and then trying to get me to pretend to smoke it? I would really appreciate your assistance on this. And please stop bashfully pointing at me and yelling, "Is that for me?" If you get Susie's attention, then she'll come over and... Dear Valentine, I wrote you some more Valentines, but they're up on the shelf. If you have trouble reaching them, then...
Dear Valentino or Valentina, your car smells like toothpaste. You must be a real pro at washing your mouth. Dear Valentino or Valentina, take my spades, please. They're better than hearts because they have handles. Oh, who is this Lancer? It sounds like he would be a great Valentine. Unfortunately, he's taken. By me. Lovely boy.
Dear Valentine, you are as sweet as butterscotch. Or cinnamon if you're allergic to butterscotch. Cinnamon is not sweet by itself, is it? I suppose it would have to be cinnamon sugar. Is that all right? Sincerely, Toriel. Dear Valentine, why was the fork so excited? Because it had valentines. I heard that joke and I thought it was so funny. Sincerely, Toriel. Dear Valentine, did you hear about the brave prince who worked up the courage to give a letter to his dearest? It was a valiant time. I do hope you find this amusing. Sincerely, Toriel. Dear Valentine, did you hear about the lovers' contest in the second month of the year? Everyone entered the contest in pairs, and one partner would have to hold the other up while standing on a wobbly board. Meanwhile, the partner in the air would have to write a love letter to the other. You may ask which was the most important metric for winning the contest. It was the balance time. I do hope you find this amusing. Sincerely, Toriel.
Dear potential lover, I have attached an IQ test. So this, and you'll have passed the first step to becoming my Valentine. Fail, and you'll once again lose ELO and drop down the power rankings. I expect everyone to try harder this year, and no colluding to cheat the system this time. Dear fellow scholar, I regret to inform you that your test results, or lack thereof, were not sufficient to becoming my Valentine this year. However, I would like to inform you that you still have a chance for late admission. Depending on our, shall we say, extracurricular romance, I may be willing to overlook your marks. Please send over your resumes ASAP. Your new lover will be waiting.
Happy holidays from the holidays! Dear Valentine, if I kept you in my shed, I would feed you cat food instead of dog food. Dear Valentine, if you see Sans, please tell him to take down the heart-shaped balloon stuck in the corner of the house from last year. A dog keeps getting tied up in it and becoming a floating 100-point hazard. Dear Valentine, I read your letter. I understand. You are challenging me to see who the best Valentine is. Well, I won't lose. Meet me outside as soon as you read this, and tell Sans to bring the red frilly construction paper. Dear Valentine, tennis ball.
To who it may concern, you are receiving this letter because MTT noticed you did not write a Valentine this year. If you're stuck, I've enclosed a personalized card just for you to use. Take your time. MTT is accepting Valentine submissions all year, darling. Love, Mettaton.
My boss is insane. He writes a response by hand to every single one of his fans that sends him a Valentine. And guess who has to deliver all of those? By hand, with a big smile, singing a special song, and doing a special dance, and wearing a special costume. I hate Valentine's Day. Let's be real. Valentine's is just a cynical invention to trick hot people into buying chocolate and greeting cards. The only good part? Watching them all get exploited. Seeing them having to buy in. Hearing them fight each other because their partner didn't do enough for a fake day. Just make you laugh how stupid everyone is, doesn't it? That isn't a card for me, is it? Dear Valentine! Nah! That 2-ton heart-shaped boulder in front of your door is from me. What? It's blocking the way? Wait. Give me 10 minutes. I'll punch a heart-shaped hole in it for you. Dear Valentine, are those other Valentines bothering you? I'll rip them. I'll shred them. And I'll make you an even bigger Valentine with the scraps.
Running Valentine's EXE. Happy Valentine's Day. As a special gift on our romantic drive, I will move the car at a rate 50% more likely for you to survive. Happy Valentine's Day to my ex. I have unblocked you for just long enough for you to remember how hot I am.
Don't think this is a Valentine or anything, but, I just think you're neat. Unless it's weirded that it's not a Valentine. It's whichever one is the most appropriate. It's an anonymous letter. I don't know how to say this, but, you're really cool. You're the kind of person I wish I could be. So, a response isn't necessary, but if you do want to watch my AMVs, I put a QR code on the back.
Why was the fork chemically excitable? Because it had Valentines.
Do you want to play a heart-sharing game? Then first, let me show you my spades, my clubs, my diamonds. Dear Lanino and no one else, you are my eternal moonshine and sunshine. Dear Elnina and no one else, you are my sweetest rain and nurturing cloud. Let's give this card to someone else to show how much we exclusively love each other.
So, like, some of these other Valentine's senders, not necessarily the ones you got, are kind of hot with it. Are they, like, single? Dearest Queen, giveth to Queen, if not Queen. Thou art the mostest, fairest maiden in all the cyberland. Please taketh me as thine Valentine's lackey. Note, I don't so remember it what thou looketh like, so I'm giving this to anyone. See if thou can solve it this puzzle, Valentine. Thou plus me equals blank. You start to draw a heart in the blank. What? No! Stop! No! It's not that easy! Stop! So, thou may have seen it, this seemingly easy Valentinist puzzle going around. Thou plus me equals blank. Well, thou seest, the solution isn't to draw the heart in the blank. It actually forms a new sentence with the letters me hot, meaning thou findest me attractive. The you is a remainder of the addition process.
It's a strange letter. It's more or less completely illegible. But if you squint your eyes and you squint your heart, for some reason you feel you could understand it.
Well, Happy New Year. Or was it the old year? Well, in any case, how is Deltarune? As you are waiting patiently, the time is going around. There was even a rumor of Valentine's Day. How absurd. Every day is a day of love, if only you believe it so. Do you believe it so? So, the purpose of the message. I want to help. Yes, there was someone I wanted to help. I seem to have forgotten who. Yes, it's quite ironic, but I seem to have forgotten. Was it myself? No. Well, perhaps. Regardless, when I see them, I'm certain I will know it straight away. I never forget someone I don't remember. Will you help me? You are very odd, responding out loud to a letter, but you seem reliable. I will be counting on you. Now, put on your coat and wash your face. Or put on your face and wash your coat. Not necessarily in that order, or in any order at all. Goodbye.
There was a sound like something walking away, and the letter was gone.